it's really weird. I have to go through commercials on my channel now, which is interesting, knowing that there's something sellable here. Before we dive in, though, want to let y'all know a few things that'll be going on around the channel and stuff. Well, I'm going to be streaming a lot more, of course, as you've already probably noticed. But the cool thing is, I will be going to DreamHack Atlanta this year, and I'll be doing the desk hosting for a few games for the AVGL, American Video Game League. Their collegiate series. I will be hosting Fortnite, League of Legends, and Clash Royale. That all really awesome games, and so that'll be something fun to kind of look forward to. And I'm looking forward to it. But for right now, we'll be kind of running through this the Pillars of Eternity playthrough. It's been really fun, really awesome, and just for me as a DM, it's been really kind of inspiring the creative juices as far as things that I can do with my campaign. But yeah, catch me DreamHack Atlanta this year, coming up on the weekend after next. That is the 16th through the 18th. Yeah, so you can catch yours truly in his unnatural environment, sitting at a desk in front of a bunch of people, and we're going to be going over the interviews with people. We're going to be watching the games. It's going to be a freaking good time. I mean, it's DreamHack. How could it be really that bad? But with this, we'll go and dive back into our game. Last time we left off, this was... we just left our kind of like first screwed up creepy town that had like a bunch of people hanging from a tree. No. One of them we talked to, who was the disembodied kind of person, was explaining that we were a watcher and we could like see fragments of people's souls. It was pretty damn cool. And then we got onto the road and we met this weird priest who worshipped a sort of fire god. I think last session we started the game, so what looked like to be some companions of ours were killed due to no error of our own in a cinematic fortune. The thing that made us the Watcher, kind of, whatever happened to us, they couldn't handle and died. But you know, we're back and rolling again. We're gonna find out, you know, what we do as the Watcher and what we can do to continue to make our journey amazing. As you heard, we might hear. Oh, I got my black dog. Another important thing. Black dog is awesome because I own a black dog, and so now I think of it as my dog, Mina. Which, and you know, in real life, it's always nice to have those little links between games. All right, so let's see. Last time, let's see. So we've got we've got two Matthew Mercers, and then I don't know who the voice actor for the priest is, but I made him put on a hood because he looks like, look at this guy, he's got buggy eyes and stuff. Good stats though. All right, so we were headed this way. We're going to Kednua, is where we're headed to try to find out what's going on with all this Watcher stuff. But I feel like there's probably more to this place than we look at. So if we look at the map. Okay, yeah, we missed a bunch of stuff here, so we're going to go kind of back and look, because it's never a bad idea in these kind of games. So, stealth up.
Flame and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Paladin, okay. Oh no, get that one. Oh, man, I wonder if I could have recruited any of these at Ludrana. Oh, man, I probably could have recruited a Paladin if I didn't have the fire guy. Oh, well, too late now. Let's get some magic missiles rolling on. Let's see. This is all bad. Alright, magic missile for you. I'll do, which one's this one? Mirrored image? Probably. Actually, they're kind of close enough. Not quite. They're probably going to get closer, so I probably don't want to do that. So we'll probably go with another magic missile. For you. You go ahead and knock down this guy. And Flame Priest, it's time for you to prove your worth. Wow, he has actually a really bunch of cool spells that we haven't really gotten to take a look at yet. But right now I need damage. It's a zone of divine favor. Might resolve allies in there. Oh, cool. Probably want to consecrate the ground. Alright, so with that, fight! Okay, you guys in the back need to be doing something. You See if we can get this guy on our side. You there. Hello there. Okay, you're out of those. Probably throw this right there now that they're all clumped up. You... Barbs of Condemnation. Oof. See if you can scare off... Oh, I can do it on all of them. Okay, so I probably want to save that. Armor of Faith. Boom. Let's go. Whoa, what the hell happened to us? Okay, so... That went poorly. You need to heal yourself. Crap sticks. She just cured all of the damage. Barely injured. Hobbled. Barely injured. We need to run.
Indeed. Mm-hmm.
You cannot venture forth while in combat.
Oh,
Yeah?
wait. I can come back? Oh, no. Alright, so you... See, you the... That's the one. Okay, so we need to get her... Okay, the Whisper didn't take... No, okay, so you need to just... Oh, they're not close enough. Okay, so we're gonna attack that. You attack the shit out of you. Mirrored image. Yeah, we need to keep you safe. And then you, fighting defensively, knock this guy down again. And you, consecrate the ground again, probably. Ooh, I probably should have stayed where I consecrated the ground.
Lava beyond sea.
Ooh, good thing mirror image came out. Okay, so alright, we're looking a little better now. Not close enough. Right, so.
Lava.
Holy hell! Okay, so you. Heal that guy. Come on, tell me you got...
We gotta take better care of Ally.
Yeah, I know.
I'll teach. Show him how it's done.
Hey, priest, where's your heal?
Moe Ixi Ana.
Nice. Okay, he's coming back. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
good. So, what were these guys after? Ooh. Hello, wand. That hurt. Ooh, a grimoire. Wait a minute, that looks like a... Oh, no. Your wizards may not know. You may also fill additional grimoires from different spells. Cool. Alright, padded armor. Okay, cool. Nope. I need to know what that note said. Alright, so... Oh, there it is. Let's see. It seems I have no choice but to provide you with instruction. It seems I have no choice but to provide you with instruction. Radoric's forces are spread thin, and the road through the wilds to the south of the Gilded Vale lies unguarded. Given these favorable circumstances, I'm sure that even you can manage to handle a peasant or two. The archers tell me that Kolsk's men to the south men made south after their escape. If you should happen to retrieve one of their number, I may be convinced to forgive your previous mistakes. For the last time, you ought to keep clear of Defiance Bay. Know that if you cannot be trusted to acquire a useful specimen with even a modicum of discretion, I will have no qualms whatsoever about using what materials I have at my disposal instead. Oh man, somebody's holding her family hostage from the sounds of it. I wonder if that guy's still down there charmed. Ooh. Shield. Mail armor. And it's one gold piece.
Hey there.
Nice and quiet.
Oh, we killed him. Okay, good. Alright, so maybe my panic and running away was a little, you know, too running away stuff. Ooh, a great sword. Hoo, look at that.
Hey there.
Perfect. So let's see if anybody got any upgrades. So medium armor 9. Let's see. How do I tell their proficiencies? That's one thing I haven't figured out yet. See, accuracy, damage, health, and general defenses, concentration. Oh, I guess we should. Interesting. You can enchant it or compare. Okay, and okay, so yeah, his stuff is way better. But good to know that he can enchant things. That's pretty neat. Let's see, but let's see. Humble padded cap, fully enclosed steel great helms, different styles. Nothing really as far as AC goes, though. 9. Ooh. Overseeing might be worth 3 damage reduction, considering you're the tanky dude. So we'll go ahead and get you set with this mail armor. Yep. Oh, looking good. Oh no, your hat looks so dumb. I gotta better. All right, and then he's got a saber. You have a oh, your crazy cool staff. You have a rod, but 12 to 18 piercing slashing damage versus piercing crushing. Yeah. So this goes there. We'll go here. This will go there. We'll just wait for somebody to betray us for now. It always happens in these kinds of games. Well, seems like one of the major threats taken care of. These games usually reward exploration a lot, so I'm gonna kind of take a little bit of time looking around. Although right now it does seem to be a bit of forest glade.
Laying low.
What the hell is that? Forest troll? Probably some good rewards if we kill it, but we're too weak to try to take on a troll. Let's get out of here. Okay. There be trolls here. And if we learned anything from saving the dwarf, that this thing's probably not going to go away. Alright, I gotta turn this back on.
Peek.
Maintaining my, I was trying to take it so it didn't, what is it, like corral my, my pointer, but it's just not working out, so let's take a look here. Cage cursor, there we go. Yeah, that way we can get this nice smooth scrolling action going, so. Let's see, stayed off the road at first, so there's probably something over here. It's kind of neat to have the voice actors from Critical Role kind of hanging out in your party. There's a boar. Probably worth some experience point. Oh, they saw us. Quickly! Oh, you're out of juice. Quickly! Just attack these for now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, hold on. You! After you cast something, you should keep attacking. Oh, good about that again. Win. Come on, go down, you stupid boar. There we go.
Sure.
Oh, just a bunch of boar hide. Okay. I'm like wary of this. It looks like a little like fairy circle or something that could be very bad for me if I step in it. So I've been precautious about that.
Keeping an eye out.
So let's take us back near the troll, right? Kind of the other side, but that is not a problem. Troll should be here any second. Yep. There's that big ass troll. Run away! I like that no one attacks your pets in this game. It's like,
Nice and
Yeah.
quiet.
oh no, dead guy. Wait a minute, this is near something. Ooh, that is fine, great soul. What is this? Reflection warps and twists. In the
Hey
gleaming
there.
Adra. Cool. What if the Adra is kind of some of the green stone in Critical Role in the first campaign? It was inspired, maybe. Having, you know. Okay, that looks to be about it, so. You know, you get a little exploration. That's what these games are about, man. Of course, our first exploration nearly got us killed by paladins, but, you know, we'll find out what we can do.
Aye?
Alright, so you focus on damage. And then, I haven't
Hey.
done these yet, so they need to be done. Fast behavior, hold ground, defensive. And then
What?
you. Healing. But I changed that guy back over to defend self, I forgot.
Hey.
Defensive. This is vigorous defense and unbending when below 50 endurance per rest. Defender is enabled default. It is disabled and will re-enable at the start of next combat. Okay. Perfect.
Of course.
Oh,
Hey there.
everybody. Come on over here, buddy. Alright, so far, yeah, kind of boring, but fought some paladins. Got some good stuff. We're headed to Black Meadow. Take 4 hours to complete your journey to Morgan's Fork to Black Meadow, so we'll just head on over. Effects that modify the same statistic will often suppress each other. In those cases, the game uses only the highest bonus of that type. Good to know. And,
Hey there.
track down the shipment. That's what we gotta do next. I'm gonna set this guy,
Mhm.
our main dudes, class behavior to crowd control.
Hey there.
And there's bandits all over here, so we gotta be careful. Actually,
What?
maybe not in combat.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, let's take a look at our inventory to see what we have as far as something that can heal dudes. Endurance. Endurance. I need something to heal. I have no idea what any of these do. Endurance. Damn. Okay, so we're looking pretty rough as far as out of combat healing. Well, let's take a look and see. Looks like somebody burned down this place recently. I wonder what happened. What are you? Witch. Oh, crap. These are all magic users, which we've shown to be not very good against. Be on our side. Alright, let's see how the AI play out. Bear me into it! Run! Holy shit, run. You guys
Hey
fight!
there.
Fucking... Oh man, that did not work out well. Okay, you're gonna second wind. You... blow the bitches up. You knock some bitches down. You... Oh no. You fight. Okay. Finish off that witch. They only get their powers once a day? Oh god. You knock down the other healthy witch. You keep attacking. Woof. Vessel flesh? Oh, gross. What is it? So, vessel flesh. Ugh. Regain the flesh once bound soul with energy fading the flesh enter rapid decay. Ooh, gross.
Hey there. Sure.
Burn.
Margrin's fire casts light in dark places.
Good to know. Dark and light in dark places. We're trying to fucking troll again? Good God. We're looking pretty rough. We might have to camp here. Wait, hold on. He's itching to try out his new blade. Let's not have him try it out on us, eh? Location discovered. Bandit camp. Well, at least I don't have to worry about what kind of camp it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and camp Pheasant Nights. Oh no, I don't know how to camp. Oh, okay. Oh, it's just a button. Camp. Heal multiplier. Damage reduction is going to be great for you. Unfortunately, everybody else you're just taking damage reduction. Actually, no. We might as well keep damage reduction on everybody. That's right. We're camping outside of a known bandit camp. Maybe not the best idea, but
Hey there.
there we go. Everybody's looking a lot better. Moving a lot slower though. We're being very careful this time. See, how close is he to other people? No, dang it. Alright, well, that did not go well. So we'll... Bandit leader. You know what? Let's see if I can... No, he's probably more immune to it than other people. So we'll just start off with magical missiles in the booty hole. Alright, dazzling lights. Anyone. Okay, so that can hurt us. So we'll do 2 magic missiles. Open it up on that guy, and then knock him down. He's going to be the first one we're going to try to really just beat up.
Hey there.
Okay, getting a little out of hand. Alright, so level 3 spell. You're going to... Oh, it's an area of effect now? Nice. Okay. So let's... No, it's not. Okay. Blind the leader. 57, 61, 18. Bandits there. Okay, and then... Holy crap! We're already getting screwed up. Okay. Crap, Spackle. I need to cast it on... I can't cast it on anybody else. Oh, shit. Knock him
Hey there.
Alright, how is he healing? Crap. Now we're gonna have to mirror image. Keep ourselves safe. And you do your no. Yep, do your watcher thing on him. Oh, good. Knock down the leader. Not yet. You probably need to, though. Yeah, dude, you're gonna die.
That's it!
Hey there.
Oh, good, he does get up. Oh, okay. Whew. That's a lot of... 0 damage reduction. Not the greatest thing. Alright, we'll take a hood. That's never bad. Lockpicks. Coin. Ooh, a silver finning. Ooh, a gold sewer. 6, 5, nothing. Daggers and hatchets, all fine. Nothing we really need, though. We are kind of getting close to over-encumbered, so... What's this? Why is it showing us like a big pile? Oh. Bow's always good. Okay. Okay.
Hey there.
Well, let's take a look at these. Ooh, more beer, oil, Eldritch Aim. I like how it highlights which
Yeah?
ones are. Shipment crate. Hey, we found that one thing for the. We just gotta return it.
Hey there.
I like how you know, traveling through these places does feel kind of dangerous.
I'll see what I can find.
Especially when your freaking priest gets totally walloped on the first time he is like, hey, I don't think I'm gonna... I need to get them better armor. I need to know what their proficiencies are, though, so I wonder if there's a way I need to be able to look at that. So, no one leveled up from that, but we'll run back to the blacksmith real quick. And finish our quest. Yay, one of our quests is going to be done. One of the many to come. But I really think this will give us a good discount on armor and weapons so we can continue further and be a little more effective as we go. Never did look in that house. Don't really think I can, though. Here's where we found a crazy priest. I really wonder if we could have gotten the paladin, if not, if we hadn't taken the priest. I love that kind of, like,
You must
that
gather your
aspect
party
of
before
these
venturing
kind of
forth.
games. Back to the Gilded Veil, which is so insanely ungilded, it's not even funny. Like, look, that's the picture they have. Knockdown Temple. To gain access to a stronghold, the menu can be easily accessed from any time of the central HUD. Cool. I don't have a stronghold yet, though. Let's see. What was I gonna do? Oh, crikey. Oh, yeah, that's right. Blacksmith. Run, boys. Oh. And thank you all for watching, hanging out a little bit. So we have yours, yes. So we'll talk to this hulking man of a
Good day,
Tuatanu.
stranger.
I found the shipment you were waiting for. Tuatanu reaches out to take the crate, raising it effortlessly onto the counter. His face splits in a broad smile. Why, so you have! This is excellent news. We can finally get back to work and show you what real Blackhammer quality. None of these flimsy little swords. Here, I'll give you a taste. He ducks behind the counter and rises with a heavy wooden shield in his hand. Might not be had as much in the way of materials to work with, but you still get the Blackhammer craftsmanship. You go on and take that. You've gained an item. Larder door. Added to the inventory. And here's some coin for your troubles, too. His expression dims. Did you find anyone with the wagon? Let's see, the bandits overtook your wagon. I doubt your people survived. Tuatanu shakes his head, running his hand over his bald pate. Poor fools. Always told them they ought to hire some guards instead of palming the extra coin, he sighs. I'll have to hire more hands. Don't suppose you want to settle in the Gilded Vale, try some delivery work? He smiles thinly. You have my thanks for your assistance, friend. Give me some time to work the forge and you'll have your pick of the next run of weapons. Whew.
Yeah?
Smith's ship. So
Good day, stranger.
right, let's see what he's got. Ho, look at these prices. We cannot afford anything up there, but let's take a look at the armor. Okay, there is definitely armor here, but we won't be... Oh, it's a breastplate. It's still not... Ooh, it's a brigadine? Brigadine. Heavy armor. Ooh, recovery speed down at 50% though. Interesting. But in the meantime, actually, let's get our new... So that shield is a minus 8 accuracy, 16 deflection though. Bashing 2. It really just does look like a cellar door. Oh, here we go. Pierce-proofed second chance. That's what makes his armor really worth it. So we'll go and put his armor back on. Oh, man. Alright, so...
Hey there.
Off we go. Pillars of Eternity may be possible through the contributions of more than 77,000 fans. At Obsidian, I'd like to extend our gratitude for the opportunity. So cool. Alright, so... Off we go.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Such a good, like, error message voice. Like, you want it to be, like, nice and rewarding. I almost want to click it so I can hear it more often. You must gather your party before you can venture forth. Alright, so we'll head it out to the Gilded Vale. Do a quick check of the stream audio. Must gather your party before you... There we go. Seems to be going alright, so we'll kind of run our little happy parts. And here we go. Me, my head on fire constantly. Because I chose to be Fire Guy. Little did I know, it meant I couldn't wear hats. Which makes sense if you have a head that's made of fire. Thought maybe helms, but I guess also, you know, fire probably not too good for those either. You live and learn. Alright, off to Black Meadow. In the 4 hours it'll take. I feel weird. I feel like after he talked about his people, I forgot about that part of the quest, and I should have gone back and taken a look for his people. We're going to see if we can find the wagon cart this time, since we went straight to the bandit camp, and see if...
And what does the flame
What we can do.
reveal?
What we can do about that. Love the dog. Doesn't sneak. He's a dog. Doesn't care. Okay. Giant. Oh no, we can't cross the stream. You can't cross the streams in this game. Alright, so we really need to make it to Caed Nua without getting walloped. Prepare to wallop! No, alright. Okay, so we'll kind of follow up here, because this might be where the, What the hell is that? Is that a freaking dragon corpse? Whoa. And nobody's, like, raided it for bits and pieces. Are dragons just that common here? Ooh, I wonder if they got taken out by dragons. The bandits were just like, we finally stole something. Yeah, right, bandits. Called bandits, not Lucketeers tie. Alright, so... Not seeing any wagon. We're gonna be more careful with how my guys are.
Yeah?
There we go. Nope. Here,
Hey.
up front.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Man, I love this. The music in this is actually really Ocean's 11 good. Voice troll looking the wrong way. I'm gonna attack these adventurers. See some they're coming for me. Okay, another dragon corpse. Oh shit. Alright, well, magic missiles. Everybody, get out your magic missiles. Actually, no, you should probably try to blind him first. You, try to knock it down if you can. And priest! Let's see. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. An area of effect heal. I'll just use a level 1 for now. We're gonna need some damage reduction.
I?
Nice! Knocked it prone. Alright, you need to start attacking when you're done.
Show him how it's done!
Get him! Yeah! Yeah, troll up. Hey, we did it! Ooh, we made some very weird noises though. Troll skin.
Hey there.
Nice and quiet.
Oh, hey. Really wanna look where we're going. Man, how many dragons died here? Are they like... Do the trolls like trick them and kill them into like falling here? Or is this like a graveyard of sorts of theirs where they like infect the land? But look, looks like... Oh, crap.
Hey there.
That was weird. Was that the bits of the wagon that I saw? What were those? They looked like... I hate that they disappeared before when I got close to touching them. Is there something in this area? I guess it's just along this road, I guess. That was crazy. Perfect. Thank you for the update on followers. I appreciate it, Albino. Alright, so we're headed to Caed Nua. Welcome, you nerds. I don't know if you guys have tried this game out at all, but like I said, it feels like a private game of D&D. Alright, so we made it to Caed Nua,
Hey there.
where we're supposed to find out somebody who tells us what's going on with the whole Watcher thing, because this is Pillars of Eternity 1. You gotta talk to the humming guy. Oh my god, look at his face! Let's see, just off to the side of the path in Caed Nua stands an imposing figure, a tall, thick-set Awamua, clad in armor and peering at the outer walls of the keep. In his hand is a small piece of charcoal, and it works feverishly at taking notes on a small scrap of paper. More than once he has to reach up to prevent his colorful cap from falling off his head as he gazes upwards. What are you doing over there? The man looks over you, blinking in surprise, then his face splits in a wide and very toothy grin. And then he waves the parchment in greeting. Killing time! Killing time! If I'm honest, I've already walked the perimeter twice. There are names scratched into some of the bricks just here. Workers and masons, I expect, carving a little immortality for themselves. He looks up at the wall again, expression fond. It's a fine keep, Caed Nua. 2 centuries to its name, and abandoned for nearly as long.
But the truly interesting part is in
Almost got it.
there. And I haven't had much luck in reaching the keep itself. I hoped to find the master of this place, a man by the name of Meerwald. But it seems that he either holds his privacy most dear, or else has been devoured by his house guests.
What do you want with Meerwald?
Knowledge. Or, to be less clever about it, a certain text. I've come in search of a great treasure, you see. Not gold or silver, but the Tanvi Oratoa. You might call it the Book of Virtues. It's a sacred text of Rauatai, but we possess only a small fragment of it.
Oh, wild. A year I've journeyed in search of the rest, and I've found evidence suggesting that the original lies here, beneath the keep. I wanted to ask Meerwald if he knows where it is. And you, my friend, why are you here? I, too, wish to speak with Meerwald. Truly, Then perhaps we can help one another. The grounds are infested with all manner of beasts. I've never seen the like. I didn't want to risk it alone, but if you seem capable, together I'm sure we could manage it. And then we can both ask our questions of Merwald. Well, let's go meet Merwald together then.
Excellent. Lead on, my friend, and I will be at your heels. Ah, wait. Speaking of that, I ought to warn you first. Wondrous teeth, I nearly forgot. I have, at times, been followed. It began in Adir, and in Exometal they attacked outright. I believe they do not wish for me to find what I am looking for.
Crazy. Does he have a gun?
I say believe, but I have been told as much by one of my would-be assassins. I pay them little mind. Humorless sorts in long robes. But it's why I bought the sword, you see. And it's only fair that you should know.
I'll keep an eye out. Let's be on our way. What are a few assassins between friends?
I'm glad you're not discouraged. Come then. Who knows what we will find inside?
Who knows indeed. Ooh, 5
Yeah?
party members. What do you got?
Yes?
What are you bringing to the party? Oh, he's a bard! Yeah, okay. Well, kind of, chanter. That was one of the classes I almost picked at the beginning. Perfect.
Yeah?
Alright, so... let's see if there's anything up here, because hidden zones and things in these types of games. Maybe another way in might be easier. This poor guy's already run the perimeter twice. I'm like, hey, great, before we go in, let's check the perimeter. No. Really hoping these assassins kind of show themselves. Oh. Yeah, that's right. One shattered cast still smells faintly of air, long spilled into the dirt. Alright then. Away we go. Hopefully into Merwald. I don't know. Look at us. What a motley crew. We've got 2 Matt Mercers. By that I mean both our fighter and our... Exactly. We have 2 Matt Mercers and a bunch of other people. Our Matt Mercers, our wizard, and our... Why isn't it letting me go in? Oh, did I just click through?
It looks like this
nice.
place has been abandoned for years.
Alright, we'll kind of keep quiet here. Matt Mercer is both our fighter and our wizard, which, you know, if you know anything about Matt Mercer, makes total sense. Okay, what the hell is that? Shadow. Okay, so we're going to probably try to get through here with as little shadow interaction as possible. Shadows are notoriously bad in D&D, and oh, they're everywhere. They are flipping everywhere, so let's see if we can pick one off at a distance. Alright, so you there. You as well. See how much damage that does to it.
Aye?
Aye. Alright,
I'll get the next.
oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, so probably need a good area of keep these guys the hell away from me. Pulsing seal. There. You can't knock it prone, can you? Attack anyway. And you, what can you do? Martin will die. The sight to see the cameras. Perfect. Do that. Oh, I forgot to take your AI. Summoner. Let's do support for now, because I don't think you can summon anything. Alright, and then... go! Oof. Well, if you need to back the fuck up. No, not everybody, just the elf. Oh, alright, that went poorly. Alright, elf. Give him a good blast from your Spice Weasel. It's hard to tell where their bases are.
Hey there.
Will-O-Wisp now showed up to fight. Seem to be. Oh, Shin's 11. This guy's getting really bad. Alright, heal yourself.
Need a fighting hand here!
Oh, crap. Maimed or killed. Oh, Shin's crap. Okay, crap. Okay, so you. Their bones to Okay, so that worked out a little better than I thought. I can't waste the second one yet. Oh, where that? Can you knock? Oh, okay, just keep fighting. It is a gun! Okay, so that went poorly. Spiritual residue. Interesting.
Yeah?
Oh man, my poor wizard got just totally ruined. Hmm? I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see. Let me talk to him, see if I can get something out of him before he gets needlessly killed because I'm bad at the game. I thought I'd felt eyes on me. Now come with the words. I had some questions I wanted
If
to ask
doubts
you.
and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
Why were we supposed to meet? Ah, okay, so we've already been through this one. Pretty certain. Oh, never mind. Either you're a dry field in need of a harvest burning, he frowns for a moment, his eyes flat, probably where he got his face screwed up, or you're lost in the darkness. Either way, you can see differently from others. He gives a half smile and his tone becomes accusing. I can tell by the way you've noticed the staff first off. Not many can see it at first, nor the etching or the flames, but your eyes. He stares at you almost eagerly, nodding. Your eyes traced the path. I could see. That I could see. So which are you, a dry field or lost in darkness? Durant's face tenses. The day we won't trade that question back and forth is the day our paths no longer need to be joined, and the trial... Durant's hand clenches on his staff. The trial is done. So you don't know either. You know this nation is diseased, and I don't need to be a watcher to see it in the children, the politics, the men that stalk the road with knives in their hands and murder in their eyes. This land needs life again. New seeds planted in the burned soil. His voice drops, mocking, and his eyes narrow. And something tells me you can see the path to making that future happen, Watcher. Your kind always does. So then, we need to make sure that you make sure that you see truly now. This nation, its people, don't need any more lies blinding them, nor do I. You test the truth. You do not blindly accept it. And how do you plan to test me? Showing the road, of course. One truth to match another, matching each other's pace, keeping rhythm. Other priests can keep their teachings, their rantings, and for my faith, my teachings. Showing the road is a simple, hard truth. His smile widens, and his hands tap against his waist. Once, then twice. And when you knock one truth against the leg of another, why, both legs stand firm. But now, if you strike and lie at the knee with the same force, his smile dies and his eyes become narrowed. Why, you make a cripple with but one leg to stand on. Is that why you carry that staff? That is why I... Durance is about to launch into another volley of words, blinks, and then rolls his head back. Laughs deeply. The laughter coming out, it seems like the air will run out of his lungs until it seems forced. Perhaps your words are worth listening to, Watcher. He frowns, any trace of humor gone. But the truth will win out. Keep pace, and we'll see. That is all. Farewell. Alright, so I really gotta figure out how to friggin' heal my dudes a little better. He's 75 out of 75. Endurance, but his health is shot. That's all I've gotten. Let's see. No, I didn't. Was I supposed to buy health potions? I thought there would be like a spell or something that I could use, but that seems to
What?
be the only restoring endurance. Endurance. What heals people? Divine Terror. Halt. I feel like I'm missing something here. But let's take a look at our potions. Endurance. Oil for constitution. Ale for damage resistance. Damage reduction, I should say. Accuracy. Excuse me. Damn. Alright. I guess we'll just have to be very careful with our priest and keep him in the back.
Hey there.
In the back, so.
Yes?
Hey there.
Let's see what lies this way.
Yes, let's. Okay, we kind of want to make our way towards the center, I think. Man with the gun. Oh, okay. Don't need any more trouble.
Hey there.
I don't really know if there's going to be a way to avoid it. Replenishing health is achieved through rest or talents such as Binding Wound or Field Triage. Endurance is immediately is important long-term resources. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Albino. Tangled wires, broken gears litter these wooden boxes.
Hey there.
Crap. Need a kill on the will-o'-the-wisp. Alright, so you're out of... Binding Wound. Where's he? Get one on you. Okay, so you got the Acrobus. Define S-Stock.
Hi.
Everybody attack.
I'll get the next one.
Hey guys, come on, attack! Priest. Oh, fuck. You run away.
Hey
Everybody,
there.
attack!
Show 'em.
What the hell? That guy just summoned a bunch of skeletons! He's awesome! Alright, so that's good to know. Whoa, this looks like a giant hand came out of, well, is coming out of the ground. Trying to grab what is the keep. Dollars to donuts. There's something interesting over there. So he has 0 phrases. Okay, that's what these guys were. Okay, so you in the back.
Hey there.
You get us started off with a magic missile. Alright, everybody. Gonna... Oh crap, what is that? Oh crap, what is that? Oh crap, what is that? We're probably going to need some serious help on this one. Alright, so... Repulsing seal on yourself. Second chance. Oh, unconscious, 1 per rest. Cool. You blast these fools who are about to get knocked down by the power of brain, and then you... So, no, you can't. You already did. Okay. Okay, you... Blast him 1 more time. Man, can never get any second level spells. You... Damage reduction seems good, but Barbs of Condemnation. Divine Terror. God bless it. You guys aren't doing what you're supposed to do. Alright, so now you need to bolster yourself. While you can do nothing because you suck. Alright. See if you can knock down Ground Hollow Second Immune. Where's the other one? Did we kill it already? Oh yes. Alright, so maybe we can just strike him down. Oh, fuck. No. No, no, no! No! Oh my god, did they just kill my wizard? Okay, almost. You there, do something for him. I can't do it. I can't restore. Fucking
Yeah?
run. Oh my god, everybody else attack! Why is everybody fucking dicking around?
Your turn!
Yep, nope, that's it. You lost my priest. Oh, this game can be a little frustrating, so I'm gonna go and load the game where my priest isn't dead, and we'll just run through it again. Oh, come on! Alright, so, definitely try to figure out how to do a better, the AI, I don't know how to make it fan out the way I want yet, so I'm still kind of like working around with that. Really
Sure.
stupid that that happened. But we'll go and recruit our Bardo. Bridget Bardo. So funny. Let's see, so we'll just go and do this as fast as I can.
But the
Back further.
truly interesting part is in there. And I have knowledge. Excellent. I say believe, but I've been told as
Okay, so. So what we'll do before we'll do 1 fight, then we'll camp. Get ourselves rolling again.
Easy does it.
once more through the gates. With more success this time, I hope.
Alright, so we'll dick around with the guys over there. Go straight to the main fight. I want to make sure I got these AI set correctly. You're supposed to be healing. You hold ground. And then you are set to damage. You are set to crowd control. I'm saving these, right? Okay, good. And you, now that I see that you're a pretty decent summoner, oh, it looks awesome. Okay. I'm gonna set you to summoner, so that we have more things to absorb damage. And next time before you attack, hit backspace to select everyone. Oh, perfect. Thank you.
What?
Sure.
Okay, so we get a surprise round of attack. I'm gonna try to burn this guy to the ground first. We'll wait on his spells.
Hey there.
Not believe.
Be attacking. You bolster yourself. Nope, bolster first, and then Need a good zone of screw these guys.
Ooh, 10.
You serious? He's down already? He just... How does he get 4 out of 11? What are they doing to him? Okay, we need you to quickly... Crap. Just see how this plays out since our guy's already dead. What is happening? Why aren't you summoning anybody? Summon the damn skeletons already. We're getting ruined. Shadow is horse crap. My main guy's already dead. And how come my tank can't seem to get anybody's attention? Tell them to echo tag. Yeah. No, they're all fucking dead.
Hey.
Alright, so everybody's dead. Oh, they're not dead. Okay. Okay, good. Alright, so... Panicked a little too early. Still need to probably camp.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is
everybody-
not very quiet.
Yeah, we'll definitely do healing received. Rest up. Okay, so we made it through that difficult little encounter just because my micro is not
Sure.
great. Oh, hey, we got to loot these guys for their soul essences. Spiritual residue, same thing. Well, thank God they can't detect the dog, is all I gotta say about that. Trapdoor has been battered. Okay. It produces heavily rattling. Okay. Can't get in through the door. Okay, so I did all of that for nada. That's okay. I like how that I get I'm really glad I chose the free magic missiles at the beginning of every round for this guy. I'm gonna blind it, and then everybody else see what you do. See, my problem is everybody doesn't seem to want to.
Hello?
Not everybody wants
Hello?
to attack things. I love that. Hello? Hello? No. I like that I'm not like some invincible bruising through everything kind of. What the fudge are those? Small flame blight. Okay. Well, say hello to my lots of friends. So we knock it over. And then I'll wait till everybody shakes out. And then... no.
Hey there.
Oh my god, they explode in
Leave
fire.
our village! We've done nothing to you!
Wait, what? Interesting. I'm not trying
there.
to... Holy hell, what is that guy? Is that Merwald? It's a villager.
You can't do this!
Spectral smoke churns all around you. At first you see nothing except for the haze, but gradually you make out the wizened hunched shape of an old elven man. His face and bone-thin arms are smeared with paint. You can't do this! He says, spitting words at you. Gotta listen.
This is our village! Our home! The Nine Claws have lived here almost 50 generations. We were here long before your kind brought war to our lands. You can't just burn it all!
Oh, ghost.
Have mercy, soldier! Our warriors have all gone! You can't burn us all because of them!
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Margren's fire casts light in dark places.
Well, that sucks. So they burned the entire village and everybody inside of it. But why? I'm a simple man.
Hey there. You think he'd be mad if we sat in his chair? I mean, he doesn't have to know.
Whispers of Yenwood. Unique one-handed sword, 11 to 16 slashing damage. Accuracy, deflection, reliable slaying spirit! Yeah. We're taking that, and that's what... Alright, so since you're pretty much useless after you run out of things to swipe at, we're gonna give you this thing. That is somewhere, I'm sure. Where did it go? Did I not grab it yet? Or was I that excited? No, 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 no. Where the hell's name did it go? Wolfeye, great sword, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I wonder if I should get a torch. It might be better for fighting spirits if we're going to be fighting a bunch of those. Because fire damage, y'all. There it is. Okay. Oh, yeah, look at that. I'm not sure which is my main hand, but I'm going to guess right hand because that's usually what it is. So we'll bring out some real fire damage to these guys. Boom. Yeah.
Yeah?
So, there's a shadow. Look at, oh, come on. You ready for a mind wave? Magic missiles. Try to get you knocked prone. I doubt it can, but and then you consecrate the
Yes?
Following your lead.
Restore endurance on home row, so he can.
Please help!
Dude, get out of there! You run. Oh, you're stunned. That's why.
As you
I will get the hang of this, I promise. But for right now, oof.
So that's how it's gonna go?
Okay, so he's good at stunning. That's one of his things.
Hey.
Yes?
Get up, you drama queen. Oh.
Yeah?
I kid. What is he at?
Following your lead.
103. Not amazing. Alright, so... Great. All that so I can find out Meister here. But that's okay. Should we take the stairs up? I'll use this map. I guess we should probably look at everything at least. There's a door to the right. Oh shit. Okay. Steward, as you come to the end of the Great Hall, you perceive an inviting warmth radiating out from a grand throne wrought out of marble. Its masterful artistry is out of place amidst the castle's more practical stonework. The veiled face of a woman is carved above the throne's backing, watching over the room with hollow eyes. As you approach, you feel warm, fluctuate, as though stirring. A voice rings out from the carving, permeating the fortress through stone and air.
Another watcher in Cadnua, glowing very brightly indeed to these eyes. What strange happenstance.
Well, I am on fire. I glow a lot of the time. Who's that speaking?
I'm sorry if I startled you. I'm afraid my manners have been slipping. I haven't had much opportunity for introductions lately. In any case, I assume you're here looking for Meerwald.
Yes, I can. Do you where I can find Mirwald?
I can feel his presence faintly somewhere deeper inside the keep. But he uses his gifts to confound me, and my senses are dulled while he does so. I only wish I could know his mind.
Are you an imprisoner in that throne?
Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins. One of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it.
Oh.
Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul.
Oh, what?
Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
Interesting.
He was a great man. He came here one day, young with long hair and polished armor, and he banished the dark things that had come to lurk in this place after centuries of neglect.
That's awesome.
He could see the beauty of this place, the way it had been. So he claimed it for his own when no one else would take it. We worked together to restore it.
That's awesome.
But he began to grow distant some time ago.
Uh-oh.
He never told me why. He retreated deeper and deeper into the keep, never leaving, sending servants for food, hiding himself from my sight. The restoration stopped. Now, to look at the place, you'd never know the progress we'd made. In most places, it's worse than it ever was. And all I can do is watch it crumble around me.
Oh, that is torture.
Take care in your search. Many dangers lie in wait here.
Could you be a little less vague? Help a brother out? Did not think so. That's okay.
Nice and
Oh,
quiet.
okay. So she opened a door. That's pretty neat. Yes, I knew there'd be a hidden chest. It's gonna explode and kill me, but I knew there'd be one. There's nothing there. Okay. Maybe I can unlock this keep later? I don't know. It's really weird for there to be nothing there. I bet you we can restore it or something. That'll be really cool. Okay, so instead of taking a left or right, she opened a door for us after... Okay, yep, he's downstairs. Oh.
Been out playing soldier again, have we? Go wash up and come help me shuck these peas.
Ooh, as you draw near, the apparition in front of you resolves into an elven woman. Her hair is stringy and tied back. She tugs at a loose thread on her apron. There's a distant, hollow look in her eyes until she notices you. She turns from you long enough to produce a basket like hers, shimmering and semi-transparent. And no complaints. You've got to eat your vegetables if you want to grow up strong and be a real soldier one day. Just like we agreed, right? I'm gonna say nothing.
Soldiers are important people. They defend the weak and punish the wicked. You're too young to understand now, but there are lots of wicked people. People like the man who murdered your father.
Remind me what happened to my father.
Before you were born, the Glanfathans attacked settlers like us. They said we'd knocked over some of their special Adra rocks. That's why they call it the Broken Stone War. They got very angry, and so they came into our villages and killed many people. Your father was one of them.
Damn. What's that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. How long have we been recording? Sorry, guys. 1 second. No. I like to play a little bit more, but I'll be in just a little bit. Okay. Well, give me keys then. Lean off camera. Okay, we're off camera. Mwah. I don't know. See you soon, love. Alright, so, back to the story. So, I'm feeling this is Merwald's mother.
That's why you'll be a soldier one day. To protect and to avenge. Why don't you go back out and play? I'll finish up here.
I wonder if that is one of the reasons he stopped doing some of the construction work. Wasn't creepy at all.
the flame reveal?
What does the flame reveal? You're crazy, dude. You are straight crazy. Rangers are bonded to the animal companions, and the pair work best as a team. The silver trails of slugs gleam inside of the barrels. So something. Ivory Kinner? Spinner! Oh, okay. Immune to web. Alright, so we got some spiders. That seem to go every way. That we don't want. That's an ivory spider. Oh, they saw us. Well, killed you, and you. That one. You go charge. That one. You. Wait till we. You. Okay,
Yes?
whoa, Shin's 11. Okay, that's the biggin. You knock down the biggin. Alright, so we're gonna keep the fight here, so we're gonna get our zone of crap like I've never seen. Holy crap. Okay, you need to bolster yourself. You. Psywave. That way. You. Blast going. You, second wind. You. Okay, I'm kind of getting the idea here. Let's get a nice blast going on these spear spiders almost dead, so let's do those. You. Cool, alright. Okay, so he gets phrases going, and then he uses them to summon and do things. So. Alright, so we took some damage, but nothing too bad. Bunch of nerds.
Margren's fire casts light in dark places.
Okay, so dead guy number 1. Bad guy number 2. Not really a big fan of going into cells right now because I'm feared we ain't never gonna be coming out of them. Since we clean out the spiders from this direction, might as well. Man, how many? Why is downstairs just a prison? A frickin' prison, man.
Mm-hmm.
Crap. Guys, I fucked up.
Faith does he not believe?
Second wind. Is there anything left over there? Okay, so you. Nope. Don't bash. Go bash it. Okay, so I need to break stealth somehow first. Not everybody's breaking stealth. Interesting. Okay. He's healing. What's he healing from? Somebody cast something that I didn't see it. Frostbite. Blessed was when grew the quickest of his tribe. Oh, okay, so he's still chanting. He's got 3 phrases going. So the endurance is all the way back, but he's not
Sure.
here.
I'll teach you a lesson!
Oh, walloped.
New orders, Lieutenant. Ready your squad.
We found ourselves a Liam O'Brien, everybody. A Spectre man arrayed in armor and an office cloak studies a single sheet of paper. You can see straight through it to a ducal of Aedir's insignias on his breastplate. He seems to read over the pages several times before looking up at you. When he does, his expression is unreadable.
There's been a change of plans. Take your squad and march south all the way to the bow in the river. Bring a wagon team and a dozen barrels of pitch.
Oh no, was he part of the burning party? Tell me the orders.
The instructions come from Admeth Hadred himself, which means they might as well have come from the Duke. We're to burn those hut dwellers out. Set fire to the Deerwood so they've nowhere to retreat. Cut them down when they come out. Or let them blaze if they won't.
Ghostly sigh forms of mist in front of his lips.
It'll make this even shorter than the Broken Stone War, all right. And we can only hope it'll discourage future conflicts.
That always works out so well.
I know this is personal for you. It is for many of us. But understand, we're doing this to end this war, not to continue the last one. Remember that we're flushing out the enemy, not burning villages for sport. Bareth will have his work cut out for him tonight.
Yeah, I suppose so. I like what they've done with kind of like the fire theme in this. Oh great, there's something to inspect in this cell. So I'm gonna go get locked in a cell real quick. Caught us rough with splinters. Ooh! Alright, so... Oh, I wonder how Bard is looking... Okay, he's got frostbite. How the heck did he do that? Minus 15 fortitude is a lot of fortitude. Wonder if I have anything he can chew on. God, health gets taken out so fast to need permanent. I just need to learn how to get better at keeping him out of danger.
Hey there.
Let's see, how well are you doing? Whoa, is there going to be a head made of from that has the hand reaching out? That's cool. Dual wielding your melee offers the fastest attack rate, but lacks per hit damage of two-handed weapons. The accuracy. Oh shit, snacks.
And what does the flame reveal?
And what does the flame reveal? That I'm gonna die.
Sure.
We'll take those farmers by surprise.
You sound way too into this.
Almost time. Dai and Heather scouted the village last night. They're rounding up the rest of the party now.
An elven man turns to face you. His cheeks, his forearms, and the cartilage of his long pointed ears are smeared with indigo and blue paints. He grins wickedly beneath a thatch of wild hair. What party?
Don't worry. Everyone remembers the raid was your idea. The Rio had to go along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one wants it said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins.
Interesting. The Rio. You may not like them, but they're still our elders, for now. A dead gray tooth peers from between his lips. That was clever, drawing the support of the community first. By the time you approached the Rio, they had no choice but to support us. There's no doubt you'll join their ranks one day, so long as no farmer's pitchfork fells you tonight.
The tribes need more leaders like you. Women who value deeds over words.
He reaches out towards your cheek but stops midway. His fingers splay, quivering as a tremor of doubt runs through them.
You were right. We were too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us. We'll be soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
Okay, so...
Mm-hmm.
I can do that. That's settled.
Uh-oh. Did I find him?
No. Keep away from us. Leave us!
Oh no. There's an us. It's never a good thing. A large, liver-spotted man, barrel-chested and paunchy, cowers in the far right corner of the room, his white hair tangled, stringy mess. He covers his face and chest with trembling hands, unable to look in your direction.
Maybe we should come back later?
He looks up over his hands, the muscles around his eyes twitching, as he begins to whisper himself in sharp hisses, as though having an argument. Precious. All at once he stops shaking, sudden calmness falling over him. His head tilts forward slightly, and he looks you dead in the eye, like a cornered animal about to pounce. His voice suddenly turns raspy.
Mayor Wald isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit!
You better start making sense right now. You'll get up worse than any spirit could give. Let's see, please. There's something wrong with me. I need Mayor Wald's help. Don't leave until I've spoken to Mayor Wald. I think telling him a watcher is going to be the best way to go through this, because maybe that way he'll know that I see the spirits that he sees. So, I'm a watcher. I've met a woman in the Gilded Veil who thought you could help me.
Mayor Wald will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to.
Oh, interesting. So the old man turns his body away and another muttered, sputtering argument faces the wall. When he turns back toward you, he has the confident stance and his chest puffed out like a soldier's. New strength enters his voice.
Come to speak to Mayor Wald? Mayor Wald, whose touch is poison? Mayor Wald, who knows not his effect?
The old man's posture folds, and the hands held strongly at his sides a moment ago resume his original tremors, his voice feeble and tentative. I was told I am a watcher, and that you could help me more about it. And about a tablet of some worth, after that, once you two are finished, of course.
A window. Window to the ether, where spirits dwell. Peer and reach into it. Speak and listen through it. A watcher sees souls, reads them, knows their pasts, souls of the living, souls of the dead, an empath,
and
the souls see them back. Used it to help beings in both realms, did I? What the gods wanted of me, thought I. The gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged.
Ooh, with a quick spasm, his shoulders straightened and his voice became strong.
It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners. Little I knew.
He shrinks down to himself as once more. He cradles his face in shaking hands. I was accosted by spirits on my way here. What do they want?
No! Forgive me! Forgive me!
He covers his mouth with his hand. His breath convulses, his eyes red and exhausted. You seem to have lost your mind.
Lost? No. Found more of it. Too much. Too much to bear. An awakening.
Eloth's eyes narrow at the old man. How could a simple awakening have driven you to this? Lord 2, do you mean remembering your past life? Do you mean remember your past lives?
Something reminds. Memories stirred. Memories before birth. Other bodies. Other times. Memory. Personality. Identity, any might resurface. Or all.
And I seem to be having a conversation with several of them right now.
Ghosts of the mind. Meowald has lost control. Meowald's body no more.
The spirits I passed, what are they?
Spirits and not spirits. Always whispering to Meowald, reminding him of his mistakes. No sleep. Watchers see memories before them, form them from the essence of their own souls. Once Meowald awakened, he could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less.
Interesting. Their spirits are memories from previous
Troubled
lives.
memories, angry memories, pulling Meowald back, reminding him his mistakes. Marauder and soldier, soldier and marauder, how could they know?
Let's see. I've seen operations like those elsewhere since I became a Watcher. How do you tell a spirit from a memory? Why did these pastimes trouble you? Still trouble you? I've seen operations like those elsewhere.
Oh, no, 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 no. You too. You too.
All at once, in spite of his abject misery, his expression changes to one of utmost sympathy. Poor man. Poor man.
They will take you too.
I'll try. What an inevitable madness. That can't be right. Kana folds his arms. There's always an answer to be found, if you look hard enough. You're saying I'll end up like you.
So fragile, the Watcher's mind. So real, his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep?
If I'm awakened to a past life, how would that have happened?
You were reminded of it. Strong memories, lingering lives, they dwell near the surface, waiting to be remembered, waiting to take your mind for their own. Meowald sat at his hearth and watched his fire, watched the wood burn. Then came the memory of another fire and burning wood, and screams.
His face trembles involuntarily. How do you tell a spirit from a memory?
Fragmented are memories, stuck in time, mindless, cruel, never far.
And why do these past lives still
My
trouble you?
fault. All my fault. Soldier and marauder, soldier and marauder and Meowald. No forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done.
He looks at you.
Sleep. No sleep for the Watcher.
He looks at you, baggy-eyed and lost.
War there was all around. War of stone, war of tree.
He's talking about two different wars fought back to back, a long time ago. The Broken Stone War and the War of the Black Trees. The usual conflicts between locals and settlers getting out of hand, both of them. Some folks are still mad about one side did to the other.
Death we brought to the settler men. We, the 9 Claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women. For love of the gods. The gods' love. For their love.
I met one of your memory spirits. There was talk of raiding a village. Merwal's voice becomes raspy, and he's somewhere else in place and time, speaking to someone unseen.
Hold her down. Head her. Give this Adia bitch an heir that belongs in Air Glodfath.
Oof. Merwald cringes himself again, watching something he cannot bear to see, shaking his head over and over, he wails. His soul is marked by the flame. Those marks will never heal. His trial has broken him, but better that than to live in weakness. See, living with what you done, sir. Take your time. It's over now. It was long ago. Continue when you're ready.
The boy. The boy. The baby boy. The boy. Conceived in the raid. Conceived by force. Vessel for Marauder. Slain in the raid. Marauder and the boy. Marauder and soldier.
A baby conceived by the raider? What do you mean it was a vessel for him?
For the soul. Marauder's soul. Same soul. One soul. Boy's soul. Marauder's soul. Raised in lies and vengeance. Raised to soldier. Raised for the fire. Born for the fire.
Then that was his mother I met in the keep. She told him his father was killed by raiders.
You'll get no pity from me. The crimes of the Nine Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But the gods are just. They have led me here. In my father's name, every one of you will burn. Light it.
He looks off to his side as if to somebody else standing by. The voice acting change there is amazing. Burning on his own, and why not, if they had been wicked and earned their punishment? He is weak of mind and soul, to see him cower before the flame that should give you the measure of him. That should give you the measure of him. Merwald's shoulders slump. He rocks back and forth, agitated. He mutters to himself, oblivious to your presence.
Soldier and marauder, lies and vengeance, and dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for? What for?
Your soul is given to wickedness. The only question is why the gods don't tear you apart. Whatever the reason, I don't think we're meant to know.
How little we know.
There must be some way to make these memories go away.
No. Always there. Always remembered. Can't forget. Can't unsee.
I didn't just remember. Someone caused this. There were masks and spoke of books and keys and a queen. There was a man there. He seemed familiar to me.
Keys of lead. Books of burden. Queens that were. Known to me are they. The leaden key.
The leaden key. The leaden key? It seems that we share an enemy here in Thadil. Assassins and Watcher Walkers both. They certainly keep busy. What can you tell me about this leaden key?
Secrets. Secrets and deceptions and schemes. Who knows their answers? Not they. Not they. Crossed them before. Hatred of Watchers, hatred and fear. Much we see. Threat to secrets.
Who is this queen they pray to?
Woodica. Goddess. Crown shattered and body burned. Binder of oaths and grudge holder. Bearer of justice. But whose?
Do you know where I might find the leaden key?
City of Defiance. Never far from the Queen.
So helpful. If the leaden key caused my awakening, could they undo it?
Many secrets do they keep. Unawakened? Mayhap. Who else if not they?
Merwald's bushy white eyebrows edge upward. He begins muttering to himself. Just as you're about ready to repeat your question, he speaks. Well, I need to go and search for the man from the leaden key.
Sleep well. Sleep well.
Hold! I know your will die. Your actions were seen. You would sooner betray us to the Adir land thieves than take orders from me.
Take it easy, I'm not going to betray anyone.
Your betrayal is for nothing. Your warnings are lost on these foreigners, and their blood will be Gallowayne's tribute this night. I have asked the elders for the honor of claiming your head as my first trophy, and they have granted it. Beg for the Seeker God to grant you a quick death.
You bastard. Shit. Alright, so we're gonna try to Psychic Blast these guys down. You, go knock the old guy in his ass. Need a good zzz. We're out of spells, that's never great. Just need damage reduction. You're gonna die if I don't get something soon. Okay, you. Right there.
Hey there.
Currently attacking a foe with at least one deflection rate that's much higher than the accuracy of the character attacking it. Oh, impossible to score a hit. Okay.
With this one, let's have it!
Oh shit. Out of spells. Knock him down again. Got 2 phrases going. We need a third one to get those. Holy shit! Okay, we're all dead. We are all fucking dead. And you just used it. Crap. Come on.
Just like an adherent to go down fast.
Leave it to me!
Out of the library and into a woman's
Oh, now
bed
you
before-
want to. Fucking failure. Couldn't have done that from the start. Now everybody's dead. Including you. Okay, whatever he did, he cast some weird, crazy acidic. Yeah, well, that's all for that. Come on, that was... Tank is having trouble doing his thing. Maybe I need to take off his defensive holding ground thing. This doesn't seem to be working. And there he goes. Doing his best. He's gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. There he goes. Merwald's out. Alright, so... Crap baskets. Okay. Man, that was so close. I was really enjoying... I get too involved in the voice stuff and
Hey there.
being cool.
We'll take those farmers by surprise.
Nice.
Nice and quiet.
Yeah, okay, so we need to friggin' health up before we go in there.
Almost time. Don't worry. The tribe, you were right.
I want to make sure I choose all the same options, so that way in case it unlocks something.
I can do that.
Yeah?
Oh, no. Oh, crap. I forgot it took me right in there. I was going to wait outside the door.
Maybe we should...
Mayor Wald isn't.
Mayor Wald was come to speak. The window. The gods.
It was
There's gonna be a lot of
Little
talking.
I knew. No. Lost. Something. Memory. Ghosts of the mountain. Spirit. Troubled. Memories. Angry. Oh no. They. So fragile, the Watcher's mind. So real, his memories. Once awake, fragmented. My fault. War. Death. Weep. Hold. The boy. For the soul. A marauder's soul. You'll get no pity. soldier and marauder, lies and vengeance, and dead. How little we know. You were reminded Meyerwald said no. Oh, keys.
La 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 la.
Woodica. Many secret. City of Defiance. Never far from the Queen. Sleep well.
Hold! I know your will die. Your actions were seen. Your betrayal.
Pray.
Okay. So we didn't get a rest before this. It was a bad thing. So we're gonna turn your AI to aggressive. So that way you can knock the shit out of the old man. Alright, so you mind wave these bitches down. You bolster yourself. Hold ground, and you do your absolute best. Shoot the wisp.
They shall not believe.
Can he not get around them? He's trapped. Okay, you need to come back here. You're out of spells. Oh no, I know that too. Okay, just kill the. Holy shit.
Worth it.
Okay, there we go. Fire! Holy shit! How did he do that so fast? You run away.
Yeah?
No more knockdowns. You, no more spells. Keep firing though. You. Keep walloping. Give me stun might be exactly what we
Here's a lesson.
Sacre! Yes?
There's a change in the air. A thick, suffocating feel seems more breathable through yielding to a conquering invader. Mayward's body lies inert. You feel his soul lingering there, uncertain. There's something unique about his soul in this place. A bond formed in decades of inhabitants and lordship that feels somehow palpable to you. As though even in death, the keep knows its former master, and the former master remembers his keep. Aaron Thamel is granted Speaker to the Restless. In your mind's eye, the bond between you, the bond seems to you as a frayed rope, ghostly and alive, its frayed ends writhing like a tide pool of an enemy. And you find that if you concentrate on it, you have the ability to manipulate the strands. Repair the rope, binding Merwald's soul here as an eternal warden. Sever the rope, allowing Merwald to pass from the world. Draw upon the energy of the rope itself, siphoning knowledge from the connection. Ooh, I don't want to betray him, but it seems like he's not happy with the cycle of coming back and everything. So I'm going to see if I can siphon some knowledge from him, see what he would like. As you turn both ends of the rope toward you, bringing them in contact with your essence, and as you do, the fibers turn to copper, and through them an energy is conducted into your being. You are traveling downward now. Beneath the place you stand, seeing a place dank and cobwebbed and malignant, like some untended garden, overgrown with flora and overrun with vermin. Below everything, at the very bottom, you glimpse for an instant some being you can't quite make out, presiding over it with all with brilliant and terrifying power. One image remains in your perception, a circular room with a stone table that resembles the sun, an area guarded by suits of armor that move of their own volition. It is deep, not far from the very bottom. There is a door in that room, invisible to all but the most fastidious of eyes, and beyond it, something shimmering, something powerful. As the image fades, you find yourself in Caed Nua once more. Merwald's soul is nowhere to be seen. If I would have bound him to that place, would he have... Oh, I wonder if he would have become that new thing. Merwald's grimoire. Yep.
Hey there.
Just gotta go and shut the door. And then...
That's settled.
Wand, always good. What is the bloodstone? Bone copper pieces. Book of Warren West's pages filled with nonsensical scrawls. Sickly sweet spell of rot rises from this half-eaten fruit.
A simple test. That's settled.
139 gold pieces, copper pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Can camp. Oh, interesting. Camping here. We don't see the campfire. We see the beacon of the Blood Earth things. Oh.
Poor Merwald. He couldn't contend with all that he knew of himself. A cruel fate.
I don't think knowledge was the problem. He said that if I can find out things what caused this, it might help me. Maybe it's better to be ignorant of some things. That is true, and there's no such thing in my experience as too much knowledge. Come, we'll find your answers, and mine, I hope.
Hey.
Yes? Yeah?
Aloth looks at you with quiet attentiveness. How may I be of service? Any thoughts on what I should do next? Evrald urged you to seek the leaden key in Defiance Bay, and yes, I believe his condition is any warning. We should find them with all haste. How long were you in the Gilded Vale? He shrugs, fidgeting with the hem of his sleeve. Oh, not much longer than you. As you saw, it was hardly the haven it had been advertised. Tell me about it, dear. I've been gone for more than a year now, but I suspect I'll always think of it as But I suspect I'll always think of the forests and the fields of Aedir as home. We've thousands of years of history and tradition behind us, and that sense of dignity and responsibility that comes with that. He frowns. Of course, there's baggage as well. Our imperial past is as fresh in the minds of many, as you may have noticed here. Has it been difficult to adjust to Dyrwood? People here are informal, hot-blooded. His mouth twists into a wry smirk, more attentive to an insult than to duty. But as one avoids provocation, it is easy enough to get along. He steeples his fingers. I've gotten accustomed enough to keeping my thoughts to myself, anyway. Okay, so nobody low. Okay, so heal multiplier. Perfect. Okay, so.
Hey there.
You cannot win that Alder said? I don't want to discuss it.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Alright, so we got a lot of spiders play everywhere, but they don't seem to be that big of a problem. What the hell are these things? Let's see if we can... Nope. Yeah, kick me a soul. Oh, crap. Baskets. Okay, they all seem to be the same at least, so that's good.
Hey.
I love the enchanter guy, he's pretty cool. Second Winter Silver, man.
Hey there.
You!
I'll teach show him how.
I shall teach them.
I have.
I'll teach.
Brave does he not believe.
Ooh, would be the stuff. Oh, I need to figure out how to set some little marching order or something.
Hey.
Yeah?
Yes?
Aye?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess this is a little better, but not great.
I shall be discreet.
Oh, crap baskets. Gold Pack Knight. Bunch of looters. Filthy looters. Crap baskets. What the hell was that? Okay. You knock down that guy. You Dark Whisper that guy. Centered on him, and then damage reduction field. And you do your thing. Damn, dude. It's so hard. Okay, Gold Pack Knight is almost dead, so... Well, it says barely injured. I thought it said badly. You're gonna shoot people. Barely. Charmed, okay.
Try something else.
Oh my god, how did we get the spiders now? Mother fucking... Soup.
Show him how.
Hey.
Stupid fucking.
Leave Parathis! Leave it to me!
Come on. Get him down. Come on. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Hey there.
Everybody get up, you're fine. Fuck. That was really bad having these spiders come in.
Yes? Mm-hmm.
Weird. Okay, so it looks like they were trying to sacrifice them. Hey, Pimp Shredder! What's up, dude? We just came across a bunch of guys who sacrificed a dude, and I'm not sure what to do with this information. Oh yeah, we're not great at this game yet, but having fun with the aspects of it. So, as far as this goes, what is this thing for? Alright, so... unfortunately, my guy's head is on fire, so he can never wear a hat, but let's get a proper helmet for our tank. Okay, that does not go. That looks hilarious. That's a little better. Give him a Norse kind of feel. Oh man, alright, so you, what is your DR10? Wow, recovery speed, well, that's pretty good. But you have nothing else. Your hat is... Intellect, okay, never mind, you can keep that. This gun is extremely slow, so we might get you... Let's see... 18. Oh, it does really good damage, though. Okay, so that makes sense. Let's see, these Grimoire. Okay, so really only... Wait, can I learn spells? No, I cannot. Only wizards may learn from the Grimoire. Okay, so... Right now, he doesn't really have that many spell slots, but his level 2 spells could use something that can do more damage. So let's give him 200 copper. I don't have any money yet. Alright, well that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's kind of on their last legs. We're gonna have to, no worries. Hey, thanks for stopping by, man.
Sure.
And what does
I think you'll really enjoy this game. It's like it feels like a D&D game, like all to myself.
What?
But I'm...
Hey there.
And the voice acting, of course, is freaking amazing, which I can't help but love. I probably need to freaking camp again. I'm running out of camping supplies because I'm getting just mangled and tangled up. I know which dude I am. A dude sacrificing a dude to another dude? Oh no, hell no. We are all fought out. Okay, so we're going to just kind of go see if we can find the leaded thing. There doesn't seem to be much else down here since we got the main guy who was...
Hello.
Who we were looking for. He came down here. What? Yeah, no, so we came down here trying to find a Merwald, a guy who's going to help us.
You must
help us. And find out what's happening with us. We're a watcher. We can see and interpret other people's like souls by like looking at fragments of them and everything. But he turned out to be old and insane and
I shall be
attacked us.
quiet as a calm sea.
Oh yeah,
Which is
Hardy White.
not very quiet.
He kicked our
Aye, you're right. No
Dixon.
sense listening to that old bam pot.
Damned Virago, not now!
That? So we'll see what we can do with this information. I gotta find out where the next place to go is gonna be good, because like we talked to the throne lady. She told us Merwald was old and crazy and to go help him. I wonder if she's going to like that we killed him.
I felt Merwald's passing. You slew him.
He gave me no choice.
It saddens me to hear it. But part of me is grateful to no longer have to wait and worry in darkness. This place has always known its master, long as it's had one. It has a will all its own, which has little to do with the castle and much to do with the land it's built on.
I knew it.
It looks to you as Merwald's successor now, whether you care for it or not. A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed. But in the right hands, it could be so much more. If you had only seen it in its day. Will you stay?
See, Merwald said I must go to the City of Defiance in search of the Queen. I've always wanted to keep, even if it's a little cursed. What I want with an old ruin. That is not a possibility, Prim Shredder. She is literally a throne. It's not gonna happen. I see. If it's Defiance Bay you seek, I'm sorry to tell you that you've come a long way for nothing. These were collapsed decades ago. Oh no! I could make arrangements to have it repaired, if it is your will. It ceased to be the previous master's will. It became perilous to do so. It would take time, but far less than finding another route to Defiance Bay. How do I repair a Barbican? What does the being a master of Caed Nua entail? What did you mean you said the keep itself was cursed? I keep waiting for it to talk. Yeah, the definition of fixer-upper. Why, that would... there are so many responsibilities involved in maintaining a keep. The extent to which you get involved is entirely up to you, of course. Part of the reason I'm here is to ensure things run smoothly in your absence, provided we have been given instruction. If you instruct me in which to make repairs and wish to conduct next, I will to make the necessary arrangements. These may take some time to finish, but each will provide you with an additional resources when they are complete, given that somewhere to place them, we can hire tradesmen to provide you with supplies or ingredients. Repairing them keep will raise your prestige and draw both helpful individuals and unwelcome attention from bandits and opportunists. We can raise the keep's security in turn, and these will become far less a concern. If you should know, however, that position does come with some risks. Your name will grow in fame, and you must be content with threats of the keep, and then there are other things. What do you mean, other things? Now, how do I repair the Barbican? Merwald set aside his materials for the Barbican, and they are still available to you in the future. If you wish to make further repairs to the keep, we will need coin for supplies and labor. That makes sense. What did you mean by risks? Merwald's curse was his own, a watcher's curse, but the predecessors have not fared better. There is a presence within the keep, or rather, far beneath it. At least it's such a thing as in a conclusion drawn by all who have come to this place, for what spirits still linger in the endless paths oft speak of the masters below. That is also risky, Prim Shredder. Every effort to settle here has failed. From time of our Aeduan colonists onwards, beasts rise from endless paths until a new lord or lady is no more. The one who dwells below, this master, does not tolerate rivals, it seems. I have seen, from time to time, intrepid explorers descend and lay claim to what answers they can, but none return. This force which has kept Caed Nua a barren ruin, and robbed me of my hopes. And endless path that, my friend, is where I must go, where we must go, and if you will go with me, what devils lie beneath? To think what knowledge we could find! Perhaps this master of the Aeduan. What are the endless paths? Who is the master below? But I am not master of Caed Nua. But am I not the master of Caed Nua? What are the endless paths? The endless paths of Ordnua. That name given to the labyrinth beneath the keep, the Earl. We were warned by the Gunfathens. This site was cursed, and there is a legend attached to it, though at the time we thought nothing of it. Damn, the ruins were built with an extremely powerful Ungwithian named Ordnua, who ruled here until his people turned against him. They destroyed his endless paths and filled many of the upper tunnels with soil and stone. No one living knows how far down the tunnels stretch. A few who have ventured there have returned. There is much talk of riches and treasure, and the promise of Ungwithian relics alone has drawn many fortune-seekers to their deaths, I fear. Who is the master below? I could not say with any certainty. I believe it must be tied to the man who is said to have been the architect of the endless paths, the Ungwithian tyrant Ordnua. Some claims his spirit endures, or at least has laid a curse upon the site. I cannot imagine much what remains of his work, for the ruins have been here for 1,000 years or more, but what is left is impressive. The Earl certainly thought so. But am I not master of Cape Nor? Of course you are. The keep would have no other, but the endless paths are a different thing entirely. It is unfortunate, really, that they are so closely entwined. Interesting. I have other questions. Experience points! Yes! Okay. You must know this queen you're looking for. Defiance Bay has no queen. The Mequins of Adir haven't reigned here since the war. The only queen with any power there is Boudica. I'm told they erected an exquisite temple in her honor, but I was never able to see it. So if you go there, we might get started preparing the barbican. You need to tell me only what you wish to do, and I'll make the necessary arrangements. Walt kept a ledger, as it happens, and I have taken the liberty of updating it. Would you like to take a look if you wish? Let me take a look. Then we'll go underway at once. The steward's voice becomes giddy with excitement. No, my lord, this is but the first and least of great many undertakings. The keep has supported a great many buildings and servants for many years. If you wish it, we can repair some of the outlying structures, and then these will bring you wealth and recognition, drawing people to your service. Rebuilding the defenses will keep the grounds from becoming overrun, as they did under Mayor Walt's keeping. You need not choose all at once. I'm pledged to your aid, and so long as you are master here, we shall always be linked. You need not step upon these grounds to speak with me. Wherever your travels may take you, you can make your will known to me, if you but reach out. Oh, but of course, first, the barbican. Bam! We gotta keep. Okay. So this East Barbican gates passage from the wooden plains, the crossroads between Cape Noah, Deerford, and Defiance Bay. Probably that blank space up on our map. Wow, that was fast. Okay, so, and then we can, how many gold copper pieces do we have? I don't even know. Okay, so we need to get the main keep apparently up. This upgrades the main keep will be able to repair your Great Hall, allowing visitors' adventures to become available to you and your companions. That seems like the best one. Oh my god. I was going to inspect it more, but I bought it. So now we have no money. So, but we get our main keep. Oh god. Our main keep is going to be going up here real quick, so that's good. That's good. It's not like I wanted the inn or anything to rest. God. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so everybody leveled though, so that's good. I wonder if we get full health when we level. So, this has been... Oh, cool. Alright, so, oh man, we've been getting majorly beaten up. Okay, survival allows you to vary long-term bonuses each time they camp. Probably need one more of those. Mechanics... this will help with, like, opening locks and stuff like that. The lore option, though, for... I do have a guy really high in lore, for now. Athletics... Let's see, once per encounter, second wind. We've already got the second wind, so that's okay. And our stealth doesn't seem to matter that much, since everybody's traveling together. Individual stealths will all have to be leveled up at time. So we'll just go with some lock picking and then the lore. All right, sweet. Spells. All right, so we can choose from our level 1, but like the level 2 are also going to be good. Mental binding. Let's see. Overwhelms a target's mental ability to communicate with its own body, paralyzing, can leave nearby enemies stuck. That's pretty good. Phantom foes. Invades mind, leaving them flanked for the duration. Okay. Psychovampiric shield. Cypher uses the target's strength of its mind, stealing a portion of resolve in order to better deflect incoming attacks. Interesting. Recall agony. Make him remember how much it sucked to get hurt. 30% of all damage reapplied, so that's pretty neat. I think I need the shield, though, because we keep dying too often. Lore is really cool. So lore is basically how much your character knows about the surrounding world and everything. So when you have a high lore, it unlocks like other like speech options and things when you're talking to people. So it's really awesome to kind of see. Oh, let's see, my screen's breaking up a little bit back there. And then, okay, my class. Oh, I got a talent. I got a talent. I haven't gotten a talent yet, so let's take a look. So, biting whip. Now, my soul whip doesn't seem to be manifesting, so I don't know. I need to figure out how that works, because I'm pretty sure that's why most of my stuff isn't working. But, greater focus. Okay, plus 10 to max focus, which might be good, so that way I can get, oh, sneak attack. Ooh. No, that's... Okay, so the rest seem to be Veterans Recovery. Endurance, Runner's Wounding Shots, Reimer's Summon... Okay, so I can multi-class, actually. Look at this. Become Paladin. Alright, so, but let's kind of stay with what we're doing here. We've got other things going. So, Psychic Backlash. Retaliatory Strike. Whenever an enemy targets the Cypher's will defense, stunned. Biting Whip. Ooh. Yeah, I think a better whip will be better. Alright, cool. And then, next up, our Wizard. Wizard's been with us a while, that's why he gets the fancy hat above everybody else. So his lore is we're gonna keep him kind of focused. So his lore really high, and then we'll get his actually, we need to get his athletics up so we can get second wind. It seems to be a very important thing in here. Okay, woo! Look at all of these. Okay, so we just learned Necrotic Lance, or we have the spell thing in it. So I think we should maybe get a Ray of Fire. Yeah, a Rolling Flame. No, that might screw us up. Anyone caught in the ray. Ugh, I'm so like not good at micromanaging my people yet, so I'm afraid my wizard's gonna just like blow up everybody on accident. Work against the elements. Bewildering spectacle. It's just confusion. Merciless gaze. Convert his crits. Minus our dull-mindedness. Necrotic lance. We're gonna get. So let's do the ray of fire. Bonus first level spell. That's pretty neat. +1 spell, level 1 spell uses. Yeah, we're definitely taking that. Because that level 1 spell, that magic missile's stupid good in this game right now. Oh man, look at him. He is not having a wonderful time. And he's our main tank, so we really need him. Wow, his beard is so shiny. Alright, his athletics, that's pretty good. Let's get his survival. Wait. He's a fighter and a farmer? He has a level in farmer? Is that what happened? That's cool. Yeah, we'll go and do that. Get him some more stealth. And then bring this survival. We'll snap the lower up a little bit too. Alright. Bonus knockdown is always good. Wary defender though. What is this? Ooh. No, maybe not. Yeah, bonus knockdown. It's just too good to keep knocking people down. Like, and it seems to be... He's growing your pipe weed. Exactly. Oh man, my equally messed up priest. Priest! Oh man, his beard is coming out the bottom of his hood. Alright, so, his mechanics is actually pretty good, but his lore only takes 1 to advance, so I'm going to go ahead and pop some lore in there. He could be a little stealthier to help us, the rest of us, stealth around. Athletics, because the recovery is really good for him. And then heck, he looks like he's gonna be our picklock guy. I wonder what he was before he came through this. Is he part thief? Alright. Bonus level 1 spell is just super good. Super good. But is there anything that actually can heal? No, nothing, no real healing. So we'll get the bonus level 1 spell. Just because so many level 1 spells are so good. Alright, and then our new Chanter, who can summon things. He's really crazy. He's got great lore as well. Get him in the athletics so he can get his second wind, which is just super important in this game. I cannot stress that enough. Bring up his stealth with the rest of everybody, and then we got 4 left, so let's do one of mechanic. Let's do survival, mechanics, and points will carry up to the next level. So, okay, so he gets these weird thing like chants where he gets to like sing these things and help us with that. So damage reduction might be really good for us right now. He would not rest. Summons a phantom. That might help us out as well. White worms writhed in the bellies of the dead. Screw it. We're gonna get phantom so we can get things for other people to attack. All right. So beloved spirit seems to be the only thing available to him as far as class thing. Everything else is multi-classing. Improves the chanter's connection to the soul fragment employed in ancient armory. Modifies ancient memory for endurance, and then passive memory must be chanting. Outlet AoE. Oh, perfect. That's a great one. So his AoE goes up as far as helping our endurances. Oh, he's got a speech box.
I confess, I was hoping our meeting with Mayorwald would go a little differently. But then,
So did I.
you have gained an entire keep. I don't think I've seen anyone inherit land that quickly since Kyne the Younger read her father's will.
I did come to Deerwood looking for a new foam. You see, the ship floats. This must be good news in the end. Whatever else happens, you have an entire castle to explore, and answers yet to come in Defiance Bay, if Mayorwald spoke the truth.
It will give you a base from which to go searching at least. And then, there are secrets beneath the keep yet. With you at the helm, it should be easier to explore the endless paths.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh. Leveling up did heal some characters, so that is fantastic to know. All right.
Hey there.
Let's see. Okay, so with our keep, I
Sure.
wonder if it's going to still be cursed outside or if it's going to be safe to explore.
I shall be discreet.
Oh, there's a door here. No, we are really injured. Like, I don't want to go around too much screwing around, but like, I just want to know if like the outside is safe, or do we still have like evil coming and running throughout the ground trying to kill us everywhere we go.
Light, flame, and sound.
Well, it seems
We'll keep
brighter
to
out here.
ourselves.
Whoa, what the heck?
Bit just like your breeches, scholar lad.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. I said nothing.
This was not what it looked like when we first came out here. Look at this. What's in here? Oh boy. So I think there should be, maybe this is the keep I can sleep. Oh, this is in disrepair. Bright Hollow.
Laying low.
Yeah, this looks like an inn. Destroyed inn. Put it in. I thought my dog was a giant rat for a second. I was freaking. I was like, no. Okay, yeah. Holding tab can let you see exactly what you need to. Put a penny in the fountain. I'll give it a shot, since this just seems to be the inn that will be open to us soon. Penny in the slot. Let's see. Yeah, we'll throw a copper in the well. See if it'll let me. I mean, you know, a game's this lore rich. Sometimes something cool crazy can happen. I'm getting a little tired though, so I probably will stop streaming here soon. Oh, hey. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be an option to engage the spring and the fountain. Okay, so this is all grown over, so we'll probably have to wait and bring that back. Clearly something goes here. Dusty patch of wheat. You're right, yeah, probably lore fail. Well, this is much nicer. Yeah, this was full of like will-o'-the-wisps and like crazy, angry spirits. Frayed lengths of rope and a few flint chips scattered across this workbench. So we'll be able to. Looks like there's an amphitheater. Oh, hey, some stuff I forgot. Alright, cool. So it looks like everything here is slowly going to be unlocked by the progression in the game. And I feel like this is kind of a good a place as any to go ahead and stop. I don't know if we can camp with it. Yeah, these are definitely fingers. There's a whole underground dude down there. So for now, we're going to go ahead and... I know, right? The Pseudo-Lord of the Rings music is amazing. So what we'll do for now is we'll go ahead and leave our intrepid party here. I'm going to save the game. Didn't die. Died way too much this time around, but hopefully next time we won't die nearly as much. But with that, it's been about 2.5 hours of streaming. Go ahead and leave you guys with this. Pimp Shredder, always good seeing you. Sorry you didn't get to see too much of it, but I do have work in the morning. But, you know, like I said at the beginning of the stream, going to be headed out to DreamHack Atlanta, so anybody watching wants to catch up with me, they're going to be there hosting for the AVGL, be the front desk man for League of Legends, brain is dead. League of Legends, Fortnite, and Clash Royale. I will be the desk host for the AVGL, so I'll meet you all there if you want to come down and say hi. Always good. Everybody else who's here, which are pretty much my IRL friends, always good seeing you guys. You know, we should do lunch sometime. We always say, and I still maintain we should do lunch sometime. So with that, I thank you all for watching, and we'll catch up with you all soon. Bye, everybody.